This Diwali week has been very hectic and insane, and I was moving out from my actual house into a different house, not far away, but still, it was a lot of work. Made me realize that you really, really need to have the minimalistic lifestyle approach, because the stuff that I found that I had been hoarding for years, I really did not need it. But yeah, one fun time pass thing that I was able to do this weekend was watch Singham Again. And that's what I was supposed to talk about. And that's what probably you are here for. Let's talk about Singham Again. Okay, first things first, it is not like art, okay? This is not the niche art kind of movie that you're looking for. It is obviously it's a mass entertainer. It manages to tick boxes for that category in a lot of ways. It gave us some good performances. It also gave us some good comedy, good punchy lines, great action, and a good villain. Instead of going for stuff like I am trying to avenge my country or I am like a terrorist, this was a simple story about revenge for family, which works just fine, to be honest. It doesn't have to be like national level threat. Yes, the movie does go out of its way to make it feel very dramatic and to really up the scale, but you have so many A-listers, they have to up the scale. You don't have any option for that. So yeah, it is a simple story, but like on a grand scale. It is weird that like the whole police force is ready to like rescue one guy's wife, but that one guy is Singham. So like I said in my short review on Instagram, this movie makes sense in Rohit Shetty's cop universe. Okay, that's where it makes sense. And that is absolutely fine. If you're going in for an entertainer, like a mass entertainer, like an action entertainer, this movie gives you what you want. You don't have to use your brain too much in any way. But there is a risk with these movies because they start to feel very boring by the time you get to the second half. But that's where Ranveer Singh came in and he really, really made the entire theater laugh. That's more than enough. Nobody was snoozing or sleeping. There are a lot of mass entertainers that charge a lot of money, like 500, 800, like 1,200 is like one of the highest tickets out there. But this is your basic ticket, like 400 max, like if you're going for a night show, for which this feels like a good enough movie. It's not that bad. Plus, for festival, for movies with family, I think Singham Again is a good choice. And it is probably like one of those old Golmaal movies that you can rewatch, not for like what is good, what is bad, or I need to see this for stuff, but it was fun. A lot of Rohit Shetty movies haven't been working, especially after Circus. This is definitely a relief. Like they do nail the comedy in this movie. There are like one or two jokes that didn't actually land, but the rest did. One of the good things about writing and like the screenplay was the fact that they tried to incorporate all of the movies together, from like the first Singham to like this Singham Again. Everything kinda makes sense all on its own in the cop universe. Obviously there are also performances that land. I do feel really, really sorry for Kareena Kapoor's role, Avni. Like she's just there like a damsel in distress or a showcase piece, like, oh, I have to be moved, oh, I have to do this, oh, I have to she looks great. She looks great, no doubt, but I do feel bad for her character. Despite the whole cultural thing that she's doing in the movie, she still seems like someone who's just being moved around by a lot of other people. And there are a lot of shots where she's just sitting and, like looking at like Arjun Kapoor or like at the camera in like one little frame or like one expression throughout the movie. That's all mainly she does. That's her majority screen time, which is sad. Also, the newcomers, Tiger Shroff and Deepika Padukone. I was not expecting much from Deepika Padukone's role because of the short film trailer and, that scene where she looks like this and she's laughing. But except that one shot, she does make sense. She's a good actress and she makes it throughout the movie without having to overdone scene. Also, while watching the action that she does, it is pretty obvious that they were being extra careful and that she was pregnant, which is why the action is a little glitchy and there are a lot of cuts, but everything else is great. Actually, watching Tiger Shroff in this movie for some reason made me feel really proud. Like, that guy has come a really, really long way. I mean, he does similar stuff. It's all the same action moves, the same stuff. But yeah, he does get a few chances with all the A-listers, other A-listers in the movie. So it's fun and it's good. Akshay Kumar shows up for a really, really short time. And I think whatever he did was enough. You didn't need more people in this movie to take more screen space. In fact, there are so many people and there's so little time is given to every character that Arjun Kapoor literally shows up for few scenes. Like, few scenes in the start, few scenes in the end, and that's it. But because they did his character so well, you can feel his presence throughout the movie. Plus, Arjun Kapoor really, really did a good job in this movie. But obviously, definitely, the savior for me in this movie was Ranveer Singh because of his comedic timing and his character Simba. Like, you may not have liked his caricature in like Simba, but with everybody else who is so serious and on the nose about patriotism and nationalism and stuff in this movie, Simba is a breath of fresh air. If there is one character that I loved in this movie, it's Simba, and then Arjun Kapoor's performance. Honestly, both were really good. The background music is good in this movie, though loud. It sets the tone for the film and what to expect, so it's not bad. At the same time, like I said, the action, obviously it's Rohit Shetty, so you would expect it to be throughout the movie, and like within first 5 minutes the cars are flying. You came in for that, and that's what the film delivers. Singham Again is a good movie and has a good rewatch value. So if not today, maybe you can watch it some other time.